What's going on, beautiful people? Thank you for tuning in once again. You guys already know the message, right? You guys already know, but it doesn't hurt to say it again and again because I gotta remind myself. One family, one love, one heart. We're all one, we're all the same, and that's it. We're all part of the same animating source energy, whatever you want to call it. So that's the message, always will be. In this video, I want to tell you guys something really still fucking with my head every time I think about it. And I like to tell the story to as many people as I can just to reinforce how weird this universe is we're living in. Okay, so story goes like this. So the story takes place May 7th of 2017. Okay, now prior to this May 7th, 2017, right? I've kind of been contemplating the existence of other entities like angels and spirit guides. I've just like heard of the term and I started doing some research, and basically the idea that, you know, we have like spirits and guides and angels, blah blah blah. Let's call them external entities. You know, let's not, if you don't want to agree on the terms, whatever, okay? And I honestly am very skeptical of this stuff. You know, I grew up a Muslim, but you know, I kind of let go of that belief, and I've kind of grown to be skeptical because, you know, I just thought it was all bullshit. Like, what is this angels? What are you guys saying? What are you talking about? Demons, blah blah. I'm like, come on, like that's ridiculous. Okay, that in my mind. But you know, as of late, you know, I've been kind of contemplating that a little bit after a major psychedelic trip. Mushroom trip. So anyway, I sit down like, you know, every night before I go to bed, and I pretend that angels are real. Okay, I'm pretending. So before I go to bed, I'm like, hi angels. I'm like talking to them, but really I'm talking to myself, right? So I'm like, hi angels, how you doing? All right, I want you to help me with my life. I want you to do this for me. Please help me, this and that. And somehow I would feel good about that. And I just thought, okay, maybe it's just because I'm talking to myself and I'm speaking out loud and I'm just letting out what's in there. But I'm like pretending that's true. Like I'm pretending I'm talking to angels and I'm pretending like they're responding to me. And when they respond to me, it's my words speaking out. Anyway, and then this what happens, right? So I've been doing that for like 3 days. Say, you know, I remember the dates so well because the story, it's just mind-boggling. So like I've been doing that maybe May 4th, May 5th, May 6th, and May 7th. This what happens. Okay, so I'm having a really good day. I've been feeling really good. You know, I wake up and I think I'm gonna go get groceries or something. And I live in the city of Hamilton, right? And so we have bikes that we rent, Sobi bikes, and they have names on them. They just have random names, right? Now I never really check the names, but for whatever reason, I look down. The names are on the wheel, right? And I look at the name and it says Melissa. And I have this powerful gut feeling, like it's certainty that I'm gonna somehow come in contact with somebody named Melissa. Now, keep in mind, I knew a girl named Melissa in like grade 9. But that's it. I've never met a Melissa again after. The name never even came up. But I had this powerful, strong gut feeling that somebody named Melissa is coming into my life. I'm gonna contact them somehow, you know? So strong to the point where I called my brother. I told him, listen, I'm gonna meet someone named Melissa. I'm gonna come in contact with someone named Melissa. I told my other friend same thing. Because that's how sure I was. Powerful gut feeling, right? It was just like so certain that I went home and I even wrote it down. And I've started waiting for it, okay? Now, this is the really freaky shit. That was May 7th. May 15th of 2017, okay? That's 8 days later. I'm sitting in my apartment, minding my own business, and then suddenly I get a text message on my phone, and it's a local Hamilton number. All right, it's a local Hamilton number, and it says, hey, or sorry, the text goes like this. I read it a 1,000 times. Yo, phone is dead. What happened? That's the first text, and then right after, it's Melissa. I'm sitting there reading this, freaking the fuck out. Okay? And I'm looking around, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? You know, it's a local unknown number. First thing first, my instinct right away, I'm like, somebody's fucking with me. Call my brother. Are you fucking with me, bro? Are you trying to have fun with me? No, he's not. He's just a surprise. Call my friend, same thing. All right? So then I'm freaking out. I'm like, universe, what's going on? What are you doing to me? So then I waited out a little bit. I'm like, somebody's just having fun. Next day, text back, say, hi, Melissa. Do you know me? She replies back, who is this? I write down, it's Saeed. And then she says, oh, sorry, wrong number. I text her back saying, this is weird, I'm tripping out. I'm actually expecting to someone named Melissa to come into my life. Anyway, take care. I wrote anyway, take care at the end because she'd probably think I'm cuckoo, I'm crazy. You know? Anyway, that was that. That's where the interaction ended. I never met her or anything, but what really weirded me out is that I've been kind of talking to angels and entities. Let's call them entities, right? And like, to me, that incident was them saying, we're listening, we hear what you're saying, and we're here to help. And we can do things like that. We can do shit like that. We can manipulate. And then I understood that life is a code. It's a computer program. And then these entities that are benevolent, that help you, each one of us has entities to help them. They can manipulate it to the code. So how did they get her to type in the wrong number, which happened to be my number? And what in her mind had to say, hey, it's Melissa? Like, you know what I mean? Like this, the probability of all that happening. And it's a local Hamilton number, like from the city that I live in, you know? Like, to me, that was mind-boggling, because then I'm like, that's it. I know you guys are listening. I know we all have these angels and spirit guides and external entities, whatever you want to call them, right? There's so many names for them. But we have them. And we ask and you shall receive. You got to ask them. You got to communicate with them. And ever since, I've been communicating with them. And the way I communicate is simple. I get myself in a very relaxed state, and then I start kind of talking, right? And whatever answer comes to me, I know that that's whoever these entities are. I know this because it just seems so certain. You could call it your higher self too. You know, there's so many words for it. But the bottom line, it's there, okay? And since that freaky incident happened to me, I've started talking more, let's say to myself, my higher self, or to them, whatever. But when you get in that state of mind where you relax and you start talking out loud, very comfortable, whatever answer you hear back right away and you kind of know that that's the truth, that's those entities, those angels, those external entities helping you. So, again, it sounds really fucking crazy to especially to like a scientific mind, this shit, but like, trust me, I used to be really skeptical of all this shit and used to laugh at it. Used to make jokes about, like, you know, because I grew up in a very conservative Muslim environment, right? And I didn't buy any of that stuff. I was like, this is all bullshit. But, you know, there's something to these things, right? And there's something to that, you know? So start listening to that inner voice, because that's usually your higher self, your guides, spirits, benevolent spirits, people, you know, entities that want to help you, and start taking note of weird things that happen to you, man. Like, ever since that happened to me, I can go on and talk about stories, okay, because I document all this shit. I can sit down here and talk, and I'll show you guys, right? Show you more of the crazy things. I'll share more of the crazy things that happen with me now on a daily basis. You know, now on a daily basis, man. And when it happens to you, it's something when you hear it and you laugh about it. Hey, angels, demons, come on, you can't see them, blah, blah, blah. You guys are living in a fairy world. Well, guess what? Life is a trip. We're living in a fairy tale. Like, this is a fairy tale. And there's a lot of weird shit out there. But experience it for yourself. Don't even believe me. Don't believe anybody. Don't believe any religion. Don't believe any philosophy. Just keep an open mind. and start documenting because I guarantee you right now you have these things happening in your life. Guarantee you these entities that each one of us has are trying to tell you something, but maybe you're not listening, or maybe the signal's not clear, right? But once you start open your mind, start listening, write down coincidences and synchronicities that happen to you, and the more they happen to you, the more it becomes your experience, the more you know that this is shit's true. Okay? Because once it happens to you like over and over and over, these really weird things, you'll know what's up. You'll know what's up, okay? So don't take my word for it. Don't take anybody's word for it. You trust yourself, open your mind, keep an open mind, and life is crazy, guys. Life is weird as fuck, okay? Life is weird as fuck. Oh, okay. That's it. If you want to support the Wolfpack financially on Patreon, I'll leave a link for it in the description in the comment. Your support means the world to me. Anybody who's supporting, thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you guys, all of you. And that's it. You guys already know. We gotta always say this. We're all one. One family, one heart, one love. I love you guys, every single one of you. We're all one. I'm you, you're me. Okay? We're all one. We're all one. We're all the same. We're just different manifestations of the same source energy that animates all of us. Humans, animals, plants, etc., etc. Everything. As always, don't forget to subscribe or you're gonna sleep with the fishes.